What's up, guys? It's Meow, and I'm back with a video. I'm surprised I did not lose my voice after last night. If you haven't seen it already, go ahead, go check out last night's live stream. That was so much fun. I enjoyed the hell out of that. And night 2 is going to have a tough act to follow coming off of night 1. Question is, will they be able to top it? We shall see. So, with that being said, we've got a whopping 8 matches tonight. Would be 7, but one of the matches from last night got moved to tonight, and I'll get into that momentarily. So with all that said, please make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future uploads, and also make sure to use code ANJJ for free shipping and orders. There's $20 or more at Circuit Diecast, and please check out all the other content that's been uploaded this week. I would really appreciate it. And let's go ahead, let's jump into this. So, the New Day versus Sheamus and Ridge match got moved to tonight because it got cut from last night due to time. There was concern whether or not the match was going to happen, and then WWE announced that it will happen. So that's nice. Same prediction as I said in last night's video, or yesterday's video. New Day win. They win for Big E. Excuse me. I have a feeling either this match or Lashley Omos could get moved to the pre-show, unless they're willing to cram all of this in tonight, because last night WrestleMania started at 8, the broadcast, although the first match I don't think started for like about 10-15 minutes or so, till it got going. But that show went all the way to midnight. It went 4 fucking hours. Mostly, because they had some long matches and some big moments. So we'll see what happens. But speaking of Lashley and Omos, I'm going to talk about that one first in terms of the originally scheduled night 2 matches. I'm glad Lashley's back. I don't really mind him as much as others. I think he's good. And there's a reason why he has MVP with him, and whatnot. I have a feeling, though, that Omos is going to get the win, and because they're gonna want Lashley to put him over, because I feel like they might have Omos be almost like this. I think WWE might want Omos to be kind of like the next Andre the Giant, sort of, kind of. Is he going to get that to that level? Probably not, but we'll see. So I do have Omos winning this match. I'll take him for the win, and if I'm proven wrong, then I'm proven wrong. I'm cool with it. Next match I want to talk about, and I honestly care about a lot of these matches. It's really the Lashley Omos one I don't care about, so it's harder to pick which one to go to next. But I'm going to talk about McAfee versus Theory next. This is going to be interesting, okay? McAfee, he can wrestle. That's the thing. We know he can wrestle. Just look at his stuff from NXT, especially his match with Adam Cole. He can go. And, and also I think his being a former NFL punter, the skills needed to punt a football, because, yes, you need the skills to do that. You have to be able to square the football up. You've got to be able to, all this other stuff. I think he's going to give Theory a hell of a show. My question is, does Theory get the win and get put over because he's been under Vince's wing this whole time? Or does McAfee steal the win? I hate to do this to you, Pat, but I'm picking Austin Theory to win this match. I just think he's going to get it done. But it's going to be a hell of a show. I guarantee you that. And segueing from one celebrity sort of kind of match to another, we have Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn in an anything goes match, which is, in other words, a no DQ, no holds barred type thing. This is going to be hell. This is going to be chaotic. And they're going to put everything they've got into this. I actually tried calling Sammy earlier in the week, courtesy of Johnny putting out his phone number. I got Sammy's voicemail, But because his inbox was full, I couldn't leave a message. I was going to record it and fucking post it here. But anyway, I have Sami Zayn winning this. I absolutely believe he will. He will put Johnny away for good. But this feud has no right to be as amazing, as awesome as it's been. And it's been awesome. So, yeah. Next, the women's Fatal 4-Way for the tag team titles. Queen Zelina and Carmella defending against Sasha and Naomi, Rhea and Liv, and Natalya and Shayna. I will be honest with you, I would have liked this to have been sort of like an elimination tag match. And then get Zelina and Carmella and Natalya and Shayna the fuck up out of here. The real match here is Sasha and Naomi versus Rhea and Liv. Because those are the only two teams I can see winning this thing. Zelina and Carmella are on their way to a breakup due to Carmella's shenanigans with Corey. And Natalya and Shayna do not need to be a tag team. Specifically, Shayna does not need to be in another tag team. She needs to be used to, as a potential champion. Like she was going into WrestleMania 36. Like she was always used in NXT being a champion. And so as far as this match goes, part of me wants to pick Sasha and Naomi to win because that's what I've wanted all along. The other part of me says, well, Rhea and Liv are there. They've been an amazing tag team to this point. They might get it done. Not to mention Sasha and Naomi have, they've been busting their rear and winning a lot lately. And usually if somebody wins a lot going into a big pay-per-view, they don't end up winning at said pay-per-view in some cases. So it's a really tough pick to make. I want to go with Sasha and Naomi so bad. Fuck. I hate doing this, but, I like them both, but I'm going to have to pick Rhea and Liv. There's just part of me that feels like it's going to be them. Like, it's going to be a big thing because either Sasha gets her first WrestleMania win, and there's a whole lot of other historical precedent with her and Naomi winning the women's tag titles, or Liv gets her first title win of her career, which is mind-boggling considering her days with the Riot Squad. Her, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott never fucking won the tag titles, but now she gets a chance to win them with Rhea, and I think they're going to get it done. Quite frankly, I actually like this tag team better than Rhea and Nikki. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, Rhea and Nikki felt like, it kind of felt like, RK-Bro in a sense, only in this case it felt forced. Like, they tried to use the RK-Bro formula with Rhea and Nikki, and it just didn't work. Rhea and Liv, though, they're a match made in heaven. And I think they're going to get it done. I'm sorry, Sasha. I'm sorry, Naomi. I hate doing this to you guys, but better luck next year, I guess. And speaking of RK-Bro, that's the match I'm going to get into next. RK-Bro versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. Triple threat for the Raw Tag Team titles. So the big question here is, when the hell do you want to break RK-Bro? Because you know it's coming. It's coming eventually. But do you want to break them up now? I don't necessarily. I love what Alpha Academy's been doing as of late, especially after winning the titles. And it's really nice to see the Street Profits here because, look, Bianca won last night. Can Montez and Angelo get it done too? That'd be neat. As far as my pick to win, though, I'm going to take RK-Bro. I think they're going to retain. It would be crazy if they lost, and and all things considered, but I think they'll retain, to be quite honest with you. I don't see them getting broken up anytime soon. And then we get to the two biggest matches of the night. First, Edge versus AJ Styles. the dream match we've all been wanting. Please do not disappoint us like Styles versus Nakamura did. Please. Like, this has been a crazy feud. Edge gone through a gimmick change, a heel turn, a gimmick change of sorts. Like, he is completely different from the Edge we knew him to be, and it's fucking crazy, man. It really is. And Styles, I mean, we know who Styles is. The thing is, though, is that Styles hasn't won at a big pay-per-view in a while. So you could make the argument that he should win. I'm gonna take Edge though. See, the reason being is kind of like with Edge and Rollins last year, the feud that they had. I think this feud is going to span over a couple of pay-per-views, and I think it's going to be at another big pay-per-view where Styles does get it done. But I think tonight Edge wins. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So then that leaves us with one last match. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Winner take all to unify the WWE Championship and WWE Universal Championship. Now, reportedly, there's still going to be a big belt on Raw, and I'm going to get into my thoughts on that in a moment after this. But, I mean, let's be honest here. Roman's winning this thing. He's gonna win. He's gonna retain his title. He's gonna unify both titles. He's probably gonna walk into SmackDown with a gold title or something like that. And instead of the World Heavyweight title or whatever the fuck you want to do there. And then as far as Brock goes, I don't know where Brock goes from here. Adam Blampier brought it up in his booking video. Maybe Brock retires, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he does. I think this could very well be his last match, considering that, it probably took a lot of money to get him to come back, considering everything he was doing. And I think he'll be I'm really glad that Brock's been around all this time, but it might be time, to hang it up one last time. I don't know. It all depends on what Brock wants to do. But Roman's absolutely going to win. Now, as far as, again, reportedly, what would happen to Raw and them potentially still having a big title after tonight, my guess is it's going to be some sort of a tournament thing to determine who wins said title once it gets unveiled. But I'm going to bring up a couple of key names. Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker. Rhodes, reportedly, he signed a multi-year deal. He's going to be on Raw. He's also going to be producing a network special on his dad, Dusty, which is really cool. And I can't wait to see that. I think you have to put him in consideration for a shot at whatever new belt we get to see. And as for Braun, I think his loss to Ziggler yesterday at Stand and Deliver, and especially his entrance where he took a chainsaw to something symbolizing NXT 2.0 during his entrance, I think Braun might be the one to dethrone Roman. Now, of course, the other thing to pay attention for is, does The Rock come out after Roman's match? A lot of things could happen, but we'll see. So, I'll run back through them again. I still have New Day beating Sheamus and Ridge. Omos over Lashley. Theory over McAfee. Zayn over Knoxville. Rhea and Liv over the rest of their competition in the tag match. RKBRO retains. Edge beats Styles. Roman beats Brock. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.